Welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm Dear Darling, as you see what's going on our lovely island of Fawnhallow today. I don't know why I said that so weirdly. Fawnhallow today. Yeah, but wait, hold on, that's a normal intro. I was like, there's more, and I was like, no, there's not more. What are you talking about? Anywho, yeah, a bit of a later night recording. Not for any crazy or special reason or anything, just getting back a little bit late. But yeah, it's gonna knock the recording out, and we'll see what happens if my friends are around. Good evening, everyone. Right now in Fawnhallow, it's 9:31 p.m. on Tuesday, February 25th, 2025. I do need to draw more. I need to record more things. I don't have any Animal Crossing videos pre-recorded yet. I think it's almost the entirety of next week's actual videos recorded. I think, let me see. Another Crab's Treasure I've got February 26th. So okay, I need one more Another Crab's Treasure, and I need one more Animal Well. And that'd be good. I think the Little Gator game is... it probably would be good to get one more Little Gator game as well, to be honest, because I don't think I want to record them. Well, I can't really record them on Monday. So there's still a little bit of recording left to do. And then the Animal Crossing ones, so that'd be 7 days of Animal Crossing. 6 days I could technically make work, I think. Because I could record on Monday if I have to. But also, you know, I've got some drawings which I need to do. Those, you know, they're not mission critical, I suppose, but it would be nice to do something. Yeah, we can give it to Fauna. But yeah, what are we going to talk about today? I don't really know off the top of my head, to be honest. Let's see what's going on Reddit. This is our way to get conversations or something. Nothing really to say about any of the games I'm playing at the moment. Honkai Star Rail new patch comes out tomorrow. So with that, we can see what's going on. Fauna luckily in her home, which is a lot more convenient. I did not mean to read her house. I can't, my brain is just like blah right now. But yeah, so you are Fauna. How goes it? Delivery time. I don't even have Steam and like sorry, not Steam, Discord open, and I do have Steam open. Let's see what's going on. Discord open. Let's see if I got any messages of my friends yet. Let's see, spy what's going on. Sure, try it on. I have no idea what you just said. Didn't change at all. What is this? A cheerleading outfit? Honestly, it looks pretty good on you, Fauna. Very much her style. Okay. Can you just give me your tank, which is your undergarments, which certainly feels a bit strange. Oh no, it's a athletic jersey, okay. Does have sort of cheerleader vibe, but that's not the cheerleader outfit in this game. my mind is not helpful right now. It's like I'm trying to think of a conversational topic, and it's just going Pink Pony Club. I keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what we got. I got that. I mean, that's not something I'm going to talk about, to be honest, on Animal Crossing. It's not very interesting. It's not like a private thing. It's like a very small thing where I got a credit card. But that's about it. not even a Unilever credit. Like I already got an Amex credit card. This is a different one. Because they don't accept Amex everywhere, of course. But that's not very interesting, so I'm not going to talk about that. That's also financial talk, which, you know, I don't talk about all the time. r/games, save me. What on earth can I talk about today? TF2 Classic is coming to Steam in 2025? Oh, okay, that's a mod. Okay, I thought that was official for a second. I about lost my mind. I was like, Valve supporting TF2? Absolutely not. 2 Point Museum? Oh, you know what was absolutely crazy? Is I was looking, because there was a Steam sale yesterday. Well, today as well, actually, now I think about it. And there's also a game I need to pick up. I need to pick up Wingspan. Because my friend told me it's on sale. And they said it would be something I might enjoy, so I might as well pick it up because it's on 50% sale. I will add it to my cart. There we go, just so I can remember to purchase it. And yeah, I mean, I can very much appreciate the art of it. I'm very much someone who goes after, I think, aesthetics and concepts of board games more than actually play them nowadays. I say this about Root all the time, where I adore Root's design. And you're like, do you want to play Root? And I'm like, I can give it. I can take it or leave it. Not that I don't like Root or anything. I think it's just because it's a very long game. And the same way where like it's hard for me to get into watching a TV series, like it's hard for me to get into playing a board game for some reason. Well, that particular board game, but I love Root's design and its aesthetic. So I'm collecting it anyway. And probably at some point it would be like, oh yeah, I love playing it. Hello Kitty Island Adventure is my #1 game recommendation in my discovery queue. I don't know why. Who could possibly see why? Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Okay, why are you in my discovery queue? It's actually got very positive reviews. So it's basically just a cute Animal Crossing game. Anti-time travel system. Interesting. This game has been out on mobile since July 28th. And requires a paid subscription to play. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it's a PC port of a mobile version. Okay. Am I gonna play it? I don't know. It's like, I don't think I would have that much fun, but it does look very, very cute. With it. I know it's big Animal Crossing vibes. You know, I'll add it to my wish list. We'll give it a peep again later. I mean, it was recommended to me. How could I say no? No, but what I was going to say was there was the creators of Life is Strange, Don't Nod Entertainment made a sequel game, not in the Life is Strange series. I guess they're done with the Life is Strange series. I'm not sure, but it's called Lost Records: Bloom and Rage. I had no idea this game existed. I don't even know how I discovered it. I think I literally just saw it on the Steam page and I saw Lost Records: Bloom and Rage, and I don't even know why I clicked on it. I just went. I have no idea why I even clicked on it. Like, maybe it was said it was like, oh, maybe you would like this or something. And then I saw the description and I was like, oh no, I saw the images and I was like, this looks a lot like Life is Strange. And when I clicked on it, it was like, it's by Don't Nod. This is literally the studio who do Life is Strange. But apparently it's an episodic thing where there's two parts instead of 5 chapters, thankfully. And this is basically just part 1. And people kind of like it thus far. I'm interested to see what the next part is. Apparently it's like a horror, kind of. But you know, I'm gonna reserve my judgment until the second part comes out, and then we'll see if it's actually something which is like, oh yeah, this seems like a cool thing that I actually want to try. Because I didn't play the first Life is Strange. I watched Northern Lion play the first Life is Strange, and I really liked it. And I watched him play the second one, and I played a third one for myself, and I was like, this is pretty cool. Perfect? No. But cool, yes. Enough that I liked it. It was like I was on the Steam Next Fest, I was looking at For You. Maybe a lot of these are coming soon. Is this a sale thing that was going on? There's a lot of games here, my word. Are these going to be any good? I don't know. I don't have enough time to play all of these. But no, there's sales going on at the moment. Special offers. This is where I saw it, right? I went through special offers and I saw Lost Records and I was like, this looks a lot like Life is Strange. I had no idea that was even, like, came out. Like, was it a game which just had no advertising for it whatsoever? Like, I like to think I keep up with gaming news. Not to the part where I keep up with all the media or something, but I'm, like, pretty in the know about games. I had no idea it was even a thing. And then, like, I searched on Reddit being like, how have I not seen, like, any post about this? And it was, like, Lost Records, Bloom and Rage review thread. And, like, one of the top comments was, like, how have I not, like, I've heard nothing about this game. And I was like, me too. How is this possible? Anyway, but I don't know. I mean, some games have done pretty well, probably with, like, no fanfare whatsoever. Like, didn't Doki Doki Literature Club have, like, literally no advertising whatsoever? It just, like, somehow got out. It broke through the barrier via, like, word of mouth or something. Probably not word of mouth entirely, but I don't know how it broke through. Ultra Kill is also on sale, which I'll probably also add to my wish, to my cart. It's a daily deal. Okay. Just because I hear Ultra Kill is so good. It's still in early access, mind you. So I guess I won't play it until it's completely done. But there you go. There's some sort of fun things which I could buy. What other things on my... Let's see if there's anything else on my wish list which is on sale. Moss? Lonesome Village? I'm not sure if I need to buy those yet at that point. It is a puzzle game, Lonesome Village. Fall of Porcupine? That's cheap. I guess I could. Viewfinder. That's a very interesting puzzle game. Jusant? I put this on here. I'm not sure if this is actually a game I want to play in, but maybe. Cobalt Core is also on here. I'm not sure if I'm going to play that. The Tiny Sticker Tail. Not many things on sale. Lorelei and the Laser Eyes. Outer Wilds? Maybe. 40%. It's not bad. Discount. Songbird Symphony, 75%. Fall of Porcupine's pretty cheap. I'll add this as well. I think that'll be enough for now. Wait for the bigger sales to add some more things. Got so many games I got to play. So many on the waiting list. But yeah, just like a game which I don't know if it actually came out with fanfare whatsoever. But like it's wild. Like I know it's obvious to say advertising does wonders, does huge amount of work for, you know, anything that you're trying to advertise, anything you're trying to get people's eyes on. And you know, it certainly was something which blew my mind, I think, when I first heard about it, whenever it was, about advertising as a factor. But not all the time they're trying to get you to be like, oh yeah, I'm going to hop up and immediately purchase this product. Because a lot of times I'm just like, I'm not sure why they're advertising, when I was a teen, being like, why are they advertising like washing machines or something to me, or vacuum cleaners? Why bother? I'm not going to buy a vacuum cleaner. What, I'm 13? Like, do you think I need a vacuum cleaner at the moment? No, of course not. But the idea is not so much so of getting you to jump up and buy one. I mean, if they do, that's fantastic. But the idea is more to get their company branding within your name. Because at some point in your life, when you're older, you will have to buy a vacuum cleaner. And when you're standing at the vacuum cleaner section, being like, what vacuum cleaner should I buy? You look at the name Dyson or something, which has been advertised to you throughout your entire childhood, and you go, wow, I've heard that name as a company brand before. They must be good. And you buy that brand instead of any of the other brands which are there. Which, is really quite the long con sort of planning for advertising. Which, in some ways is an insidious dark reflection of capitalism and its existence of it. But it's also sort of just like, damn, that's actually kind of like impressive, I think. But that's how it's done. I'm not saying that's how it should be done, mind you. I'm just saying it's interesting. Well, I find it fascinating. And that's what we do. So it's even more crazy that this game had basically like no advertising whatsoever. Like there's been quite a few games which sort of like came out to no advertising. I'm trying to think of a good example. It's kind of hard to think off the top of your head. Let's see. Games that had no advertising. No, it's just games without ads. I guess the best games without ads, you kind of like, for one, are always like smaller indie games because harder to hear of them, I suppose. They just sort of come and go, and you're like, whoa, okay. But it's like, it has to be pretty big for it to like take off. Like, how much advertising did Undertale have? I know it had like a Kickstarter, and Toby Fox was known before because he was the composer for a lot of Homestuck tracks, a lot of great Homestuck tracks. Which ones? Don't know, but I mean, Homestuck has some great music, so I certainly don't doubt that. But it's the sort of thing where, like, I don't know. Even a big studio, because I don't nod. Life is Strange is a big name in video games. Like, I think you'd be lying if you said that it wasn't something which was, much beloved by a lot of people. But, like, just having no advertising whatsoever about their whatchamacallit, the game that comes out is crazy. How are you meant to discover it? Just like through random chance through Steam? Because I feel like half the time I discover things, or discover, quote, find things, is via recommendations, via buzz about it online. not by browsing like for Steam pages. Like I, for some reason, did just on a complete whim today. Okay, could have passed me right by, and I would have never knew. You know, that comic of, what is it, the blobfish or whatever, just being like, how beautiful. I almost didn't know. I almost never found out or something of it, like a beached blobfish on like a sunset. What was it? Sunset fish comic I almost never knew. Oh yeah, here it is. It's so beautiful, I might have never known. Of this anglerfish which is just washed up onto the beach at sunset. Yeah. Which I think is a lovely, lovely sort of thing. Just like a great idea. Of a comic. A bittersweet sort of melancholy, you know, to it. But anyway, that's not really the point of what I was talking about. Now, I'm saying this, I don't even know how good the game is. Yeah, like, I know the first part has been sort of like, people liked it, but it's also the sort of thing where people are like, I'm hesitantly going to be like, we'll see how it pans out in the second one. Because it's the thing with these sort of episodic games, you can't judge it just based off of one thing, you kind of got to judge it based on the entire thing. For better and for worse, because it means that if the first part is really good, you might be like, yeah, that must mean the second part's really good, but sometimes the second part can absolutely flop. And then it'll just be like, alright, well, what was the point of all this then? But sometimes the second part can absolutely save a terrible first part. So it's like, it sort of goes both ways. But I'm also kind of surprised that we're still doing episodic games, mind you. Because Life is Strange, the first time, if you didn't know, it came out in like 5 different parts. Which was the slowest burn of release ever. Nowadays, I feel like you can't really do that because people are just going to be like, oh, you're just like going to release your game really slowly then? Well, I will just not play it then. Sorry about that. Because like, you just be like, well, what am I going to do? I could play your game and I could wait the like 6-month period it takes for all the episodes to come out. Or, hear me out, I could instead just play a different game instead, which is a complete experience at that point. I'm not saying necessarily should be better or worse one way or another, but I do at least understand the sentiment. Because I feel like it's very difficult to keep the hype going throughout the entire time something is being sort of like episodically released, right? You have to keep people interested from start to end, which is difficult to sustain. Much easier to get like a sort of flash boost of popularity, at least I believe so, in this sort of like ever changing landscape of video games and how quickly things can come and go from public consciousness. Once you've like got a hold, you have to keep that hold unless it sort of slips from your grasp, no? I don't know if that's true. I don't know much about advertising or marketing, so and don't ask me. But it's just something I think about, you know. This game almost passed on by, and I might have just never known about it. What if it ends up being like Game of the Year? Absolutely goated in a way that people are just like, I love this. They adored it. They tied everything together so perfectly in the final, in tape 2. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it does. Who knows? But on that note, I guess I'll round off this episode here. So, if you haven't watching, I don't even know what I spoke about today, to be honest, but if you haven't watching, thank you very much. It's been Animal Crossing New Horizons, and I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares, greatly appreciated. Socials, Discord down below. Hope to see each other again, but for now, it's our farewell. So until next time. Bye-bye for now.